As you know, this is fire season, and we can all help prevent fires by planting fire-safe plants in our gardens. Joining us now with colorful, safe plants is the coastal gardener himself, Dave Egbert. Good to see you again, Dave.
Hi, Spencer.
So nice to see you.
Yes.
We've been worried about you because your house is down in the Big Sur area, right?
Exactly, and we have fire coming very, very close right now. But
and
fortunately,
you've been fighting the fires, right?
Yes, I started fighting the fire when it first started last Saturday. The Saturday before that, when it first happened by lightning, and we've been working very hard ever since.
I think we got a photo. There it is, a photo of you in your firefighting gear.
You've lost a lot of weight. Is it from fighting the fires?
It has a lot to do with fighting a lot of fire. We've been working very hard. It's been an unusual fire season, and of course we know that fire is in the news all over the place. And a lot of the destruction that we're seeing in these neighborhoods could be avoided if people only had defensible space. Now, defensible space, people often don't understand what that means. Defensible space is the area closest to your home. Basically, the first 100 feet from the walls of your house out to the 100 feet out into your garden. And there's two different areas of defensible space. The most important area is the first 30 feet, what we call the lean, clean, and green zone.
And we have a picture of what the defensible space should look like.
Right, your house.
Yeah, and that's my own house. And what it is it shows a colorful tapestry of perennials. Defensible space does not have to be empty. Now, the other photo that we can show you, it shows a more typical suburban garden. You have a lot of burnable material right up against the house, a lot of high, dead, dry bush, a lot of overhanging branches, and that's what needs to be gotten rid of.
That's a great fire hazard, right.
So show us some examples of those flowers that, you know, can actually protect our homes.
The key to defensible space is creating that lean, clean, and green zone within the first 30 feet of your home. And it doesn't have to be bare space, it can be attractive. And this is a perfect example of a plant that would be fire safe. If you look at it quite carefully, you'll notice that there is no dry, woody material in here.
That's right.
This is all soft, green, and growing actively. This happens to be a Achillea or yarrow, and all these perennials make ideal fire-safe plants because they don't have that dry, woody material in them.
So what happens if a fire gets close to this?
It's going to just basically, it's going to get, the heat is going to come onto it, this plant's going to basically collapse and melt, and it's not going to become another torch that's going to catch your house on fire.
What are some of the other examples?
Now, some other examples is I brought this beautiful diasta that you can see here. This is also called twin spur, and it's a low spreader with these beautiful pink or apricot blooms. Now, another plant I brought that is extremely popular right now are the salvias. This is called Mexican sage. Has this beautiful fuzzy flower on it, and the hummingbirds and butterflies just go crazy about that.
Where can we buy these plants?
These are all very typical plants that you can find in any garden center. Go to Flora Grub or any like Sloat Garden Center. They would have these available right now. But the key right now, of course, is that we don't have a lot of time to re-landscape our whole yard. So really the take-home tip, the thing that we can do right now is by creating some of that defensible space in the lean, clean, and green zone by removing some of the dead material. And a lot of people say, that's why I brought these along. I don't have time. I have a hard time pruning. I don't have a lot of strength. Now go ahead and take this. I want to show you something.
He's going to make us work.
Oh, you don't need a lot of strength for this.
Wait, look, these are weird. Look at this gadget. This is like a...
You keyed right in.
What is it?
That's a ratchet there, and instead of having like a typical pruning tool has a spring that makes it spring back, this actually helps you to prune by giving you a little bit of a ratcheting action. These are from Fiskars. Now go ahead, take a prune. Go ahead and take the prune there. Yes, please do. Now, see how easy that was? Do it.
Okay, that's cool.
And the key is...
I'm going to do this thick one.
Yes, please do.
Wait, can I do it?
Yeah. See how easy that got?
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's fun.
And the main key is to get rid of the dry, woody material that's up against your house, the overhanging branches. If you can look inside your shrubs and you can see a lot of dead material inside it, let's face it, it's time to replace it. Those shrubs need to be removed from the area around the house so you can create that defensible space, that 30 feet of open area filled with colorful perennials that will give the firefighters a chance to save your home and to protect the lives of those firefighters as well.
These pruning devices are readily available, I guess, at regular housewares and hardware
Exactly.
stores.
You can go to any of the large retailers like Home Depot or Lowe's, and they carry Fiskars tools, or online at Fiskars.com.
You said this is good for people with like arthritis or something?
Yes, these are actually recommended by the American Arthritis Society because of the ratcheting action, because you don't have to have a lot of strength. In fact, I've been using these because I love the fact that I can just go in there and go and cut that so
Even with the
quickly.
biggest, thickest branches.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing how quickly. And Fiskars has a whole line of these ratchet-type tools that make pruning a lot easier.
Back to these flowers here. Are they in bloom all year round or just certain times of the year?
That's a really good question. Perennials, the nice thing about perennials is that they keep coming back year after year. But they do give you a tapestry of blooms most of the summer. And a lot of the plants that I've recommended, like the diasas, the achilleas, and the salvias, are also drought-tolerant and deer-resistant. They also attract native pollinators such as bees and butterflies. That makes your garden a much better place for everybody.
Great tips, Dave. Thank you so much.
Coastal Gardener, you know everything. Come
Thank you
back.
so
Thank you so
much.
much. And
Glad
stay
you're home
safe.
safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay safe out there.
absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Did you know that you can find